cool weather we're having.
It's warmer than yesterday.
They say it might rain.
Here comes the sun. Look, it's coming.
So, it's your turn. Pick a subject.
I've got one.
Is it a good one?
In my opinion.
Okay. What's your subject?
Lunch.
Lunch? Your subject is lunch?
It's my turn, isn't it? I pick lunch.
It's not much of a subject, in my opinion.
So, does that mean you concede?
Oh, I concede nothing. I'm just saying it's a poor subject. I accept your challenge. Go ahead, start.
Are you ready?
I said start. When I say start, if I wasn't ready, start means I'm ready. Go ahead, start.
All right, very well. Appetizers.
Appetizers, right.
So, to start off a good lunch, the best appetizer is herring.
Wrong.
Wrong? Wrong? Herring is not the best appetizer?
You say it wasn't good. It's just not as good as caviar.
No, you're wrong. Caviar is too rich for an appetizer. See, it's for a special occasion with a little champagne. Yeah, as a snack, yes, but as an appetizer, never.
Are you saying caviar with lemon juice, finely chopped eggs, raw onions, some fresh parsley, served with a thin wheat cracker is not a good appetizer?
Yes, so you want to compare it to herring? Yes, in a white cream sauce with marinated onions and 2 big black olives on either end of the plate, all sprinkled over with dill, and a big hunk end of fresh baked brown bread to soak up all the juices of the herring and the onions and the dill into one mouthful,
You argue well. I concede the appetizer.
All right, thank you. So we move on to the soup.
Oh, I don't think we'll have any argument there. Borscht.
Borscht? For soup, you pick borscht? Of all the soups in God's creation, you pick an ordinary dish of borscht?
Not in a dish, in a bowl. And what's so ordinary about piping hot borscht made with sweet sugar beets, Ukrainian style, with ham and country sausages, topped with a white sour cream sauce? You dare argue a soup like that?
I'd sooner have a cabbage soup. Piping hot from the pot, with big, thick chunks of white potato and tender gobs of meat still hanging from the bone. And sooner than a cabbage soup, a full-bodied vegetable soup with carrots and fresh asparagus and parsnips and cauliflower stalks and ripe tomatoes. And sooner than a vegetable soup, I'd take a fish soup with tripe and gizzards and young kidneys floating on top, so thick you have to push your way into the soup.
Wait a minute. I'm not talking about your everyday, ordinary, run-of-the-mill restaurant-style borscht. I'm talking about peasant borscht. The kind you eat with a pound of cornbread in your left hand, and in your right, a thick, heavy wooden spoon.
A wooden spoon? So you didn't mention a wooden spoon before. A wooden spoon, that's different. I concede the soup.
Accepted.
So, where do we stand?
You won the appetizer, I won the soup.
So up till now, it's a very close lunch. Next course.
Next course is fish.
Fish, so, yeah, I don't care very much for fish. So, whatever you choose, that's fine with me.
You don't like fish?
It's not that I'm dead set against it. You know, it's all right once in a great while, but it's not substantial enough for me. It doesn't fill me up. I think the most important part of the meal is a roast. So you pick out a fish and we'll move on to the roast.
So you concede the fish?
Name a fish and I'll concede it.
Pike. A nice piece of pike.
Yeah, carp is better.
You already conceded the fish.
Well, I didn't know you were going to choose pike. I don't happen to find pike a particularly tasty fish.
Pike? Cooked in brown butter with stewed tomatoes and a rich mushroom sauce. That's not tasty.
Oh, yeah, it's tasty. If you smother it in carp. broiled in lemon juice.
But you already conceded the fish.
Yeah, but all right. So make an issue of it. Change it to carp, and then I'll concede the fish.
But carp is your fish, then I'd be conceding.
And you could have chosen carp first. Who's stopping you? You had first choice.
What if I drop the pike and pick another fish? Then would you concede?
Yeah, that's fair enough. Well, what fish do you choose?
Broiled trout with slivered almonds.
Poached salmon and holiday sauce.
You said you didn't like fish!
So, maybe it's just the fish you like that I don't like.
You're purposely doing this.
You accuse me of being false to my taste? You dishonor me.
I dishonor no one. I say a stalemate on the fish.
So soon? Well, why give up? There are so few fish I really like.
Very well. Fillet of sole with white wine and grapes.
Sea bass and a black bean sauce.
Stalemate! Stalemate!
So, don't get yourself so excited. We still have a roast to get through. Agreed. Stalemate.
I don't understand why we have to have a stalemate when pike is such a delicious fish, especially after we just had borscht.
So, what's past is past. The table, it's already been cleared. We have a roast to get onto. It's your turn.
I pass.
You pass on the roast?
Oh, I pass on my turn. You go first. I don't trust you anymore.
So it makes no difference to me. Because I contend there is nothing better than boiled beef with hot white horseradish and pearl onions and beans and peas all in a sauce. Cold white wine with white bread. I can smell it now. It's making my mouth drool with saliva. So, name, if you can, a better fish and a better roast, unless you concede to boiled beef.
I do not concede to boiled beef.
You have a better roast.
Pike, a nice piece of pike.
Pike is a fish. We're through with the fish course.
They're in a stalemate. In a stalemate, I can go back and try again.
Yes? And when was this decided?
Just now. Just now I decided.
All right. So you say pike again, I say carp again, double stalemate, boiled beef, your turn!
Boiled beef. Herring, borscht, and boiled beef. That's the meal for a cold, hungry foot soldier, not a commanding officer and a gentleman.
So, am I being challenged or not?
I could challenge your boiled beef with a small partridge.
Okay.
I could challenge it with a brace of quail. I could challenge it with a fresh roasted turkey.
Oh, roast turkey? So you may have something there.
I could challenge it with a white meat, thick-breasted hen.
Oh, a hen. Yeah, I see what you mean. A hen is always nice.
But I won't. I challenge your boiled beef with a duck.
A duck? Oh, how could I forget duck? I didn't think of duck. What kind of duck?
A duckling. A plump, round, juicy duckling. One that has tasted the ice of the first frost. Pan roasted till it's golden brown. The skin so crispy it crackles in your mouth.
I concede to duck.
And the potatoes cut small into the roasting pan.
What? I concede, I said.
And the potatoes are turned into the fat. And in the pan, young onions are starting to turn golden brown as they simmer in the oil. And the aromas waft up into your nostrils and it drives your taste buds into a frenzy.
What's the matter with you? I've conceded already. Are you deaf? You're just trying to get back at me for the pike, all right? So the main course, it's over with. Let's move on to the dessert, for God's sake.
And the duck is roasting, the duck is swimming in the juices of Spanish oranges.
What's wrong with you? Enough already. You're acting like a silly child over a simple piece of pike.
Oh, have you ever tried the pike and the oil and the butter? You would love it and wouldn't think it's silly.
So do you want to continue or not?
Go ahead. I'm still savoring my duck.
All right. So, for dessert,
Yes?
I choose for dessert.
Go ahead and choose something or I'll
All
choose
right,
something.
don't rush me. I want to end the perfect meal perfectly. So, for dessert, I choose...
Cold peaches, sweet cream, and brandy.
No, that's mine. I choose cold peaches, sweet cream, and brandy. You cannot take my dessert.
If it takes you an hour to choose, I can choose. A meal to be special, it's not only what's served, but when it's served. If I had to wait for you, I'd be hungry again.
I refuse to argue with you anymore.
So you concede the lunch?
Are you through choosing?
Of course I'm through choosing. We've been through all the courses. The lunch is over. I'm a clear-cut winner. Concede and we can go home now.
But you're definitely through choosing. As far as you're concerned, the lunch is finished.
Of course. What could God's name could follow cold peaches, sweet cream, and brandy?
A cigar. A big black Panatella cigar, followed by a 2-hour nap.
How could I forget the cigar and a nap?
You know what kind of nap you have after a cigar? Delicious. A delicious nap. It's a nice, light, restful nap. Not a hard-working nap like you have at night. An afternoon nap is delicate. You have warm, happy, sweet dreams. The kind you had when you were 30. That is how you end a perfect lunch.
I can't believe I forgot the cigar and the nap.
And I'm not even through yet. When you wake up from your nap, a mint, a tangy white peppermint. It kills the entire sour taste in your mouth.
All right. You don't have to rub it in, you win.
And with the mint, the afternoon paper. And you sit there in your cozy chair with your blanket on your lap and your dog at your feet, and you're rubbing your toes into the dog. And as you read the paper, there's nothing but good news. France is in financial difficulty. They're starving in Ireland. Political upheaval in Britain. But here everything's good. And as you're nodding off to sleep, the mail comes. It's from the Tsar. And he's awarded you another medal. And as you drift off into the perfect sleep, the perfect lunch is over. And you have nothing to look forward to until the perfect dinner is served. So if you wish to challenge me for the perfect dinner, I'll let you go first. Hors d'oeuvres!
It's my turn to choose the subject.
I may have had enough for today. I'm not feeling so good. A little chilly.
You don't look so good. You look a little pale. Maybe you should see a doctor.
Maybe you're right. I could stop in and see Dr. Wyszynski.
Wyszynski, that butcher? He knows nothing but my 3-year-old granddaughter knows more about Dr.
Are you prepared to tell me you know a better doctor in all of Russia than Wyszynski?
Do you challenge me?
I challenge you! But not today. Next week.
Very well. Next week. You're right. It is getting a little chilly.
No, I think it's beginning to warm up. The sun is coming.
It'll rain before you get home.
Next Tuesday, then?
Next Tuesday.